Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amalia Lintang Amandari, and today I want to tell you about the material of chapter 5. There are open words, blanks, and phrasal words. So, let's go.
1. Compound versus phrase. Compounds are words which are formed by combining roots, and the much smaller category of phrasal words. It will be a little bit difficult to differentiate whether a pair of such roots constitute a compound word or a phrase, but there are enough clear cases to show that the distinction between compounds and phrase is valid. 2. Compound verbs. Compound verbs have four structures. They are verb, noun verb, adjective verb, preposition verb. Right-headed, the rightmost element being the head. Compounds are compound words which have a verb as the rightmost element, and the activity denoted by that compound as whole is a variety of the activity denoted by that rightmost element. 3. Compound adjective. Compound adjective have three structures. They are 1. Noun adjective. Example: sky high, cool black. 2. Adjective. Example: gray green, red hot. 3. Preposition adjective. Example: wonderful, overactive. 4. Compound nouns. Compound nouns have four structures. They are 1. Verb noun. Example: swear word, playtime. 2. Noun. Example: hairnet, butterfly net. 3. Adjective noun. Example: blackboard, greenstone. 4. Preposition noun. Example: outpost, overcoat. 5. Headed and headless compounds. Headed compounds are compounds which have an internal center. It's called endocentric. For example, like blackboard, greenstone, etc. But headless compounds are compounds which don't have an internal center. It's called exocentric. For example, faint heart is not a kind of heart, but a kind of person who has a faint heart. Pickpocket is not a kind of pocket. 6. Blends and acronyms. Blend is a kind of compound which at least one component is reproduced only partially. Smoke blended from smoke and fork. Cheeseburger blended from cheese and hamburger. A component of blend which is reduction to just one sound or made up of initially letter is known as acronym. RU pronounced as United Nations. WHO pronounced as World Health Organization. 7. Compounds containing bond combining forms. There are some compounds which are formed from bond combining forms. Anthropology, it has a central linking vowel that cannot conclusively be assigned to either roots. In this respect, it resembles many combining form compounds. Secondly, although it is a noun, its stress is not on the first element, unless the linking O belongs there. 8. Phrasal words. Phrasal words are complex items that function as words, yet whose internal structure is that of a clause or a phrase rather than of a compound. An example of phrasal words is the noun Jack in the box. Structurally, this has the appearance of a noun phrase in which the head noun, Jack, is modified by a prepositional phrase in the box exactly parallel to the phrases people in the street or book on the shelf. However, it forms its plural by suffix s, not to the head noun, as in books in the shelf, but to the whole expression. Not Jacks in the box, but Jack in the boxes. Thought structurally a phrase, but it behaves as a word. Here to aid the text. The text is the refinement of your thought.